And this Riftstone, sorry, we're going to talk about next. How to offensive, defensive strategies and how you could get to this point. So, as you could see here, we are in the Dark Legion or Region 00. And so let's say there is certain places that you could get to this Riftstone, but it's a little bit complicated because it's kind of high, but at the same time not really. So you have, this is the closest one you have here. So you have 2 points of accessing this Riftstone. But besides that, if you're in the Onyx guild, for an example, or a different guild here, and you have rivals, like explain it again, this is a way to get to here. So let's go with the obvious approach. This is one way to get to this Riftstone. Like I said, if you're a rival and you're Onyx, you could easily just hop, skip, and jump. You don't really need to jump. It's just it's a forward process, and straightforward. And if you're coming from this angle, here, then you have this area to get to. You could easily just jump here. If you haven't get this, there you go. That's too bad. It gets a little bit laggy here. And there is a mystery book. But yeah. So pretty much you're gonna get to this section. This is pretty much a straightforward, depending on your strategy, how you get to that point. You can go from here, as you can see, and reach there to get to flank. And you could also just go from this point. Wow. So you're gonna have a little bit trouble here, depending how good is your gear. Damn. There we go. So once you reach here, somehow it doesn't read for some reason. There we go. So you could get to this point and it's a hard way to do an offensive strategy because the best recommendation is to hold your ground here and have um walls, or your shield guys, to get to this point. So you could navigate from this section or this section. So as you could kind of see where I'm going to, you have a two-way assault from coming in, but in this case, depending on how big is the guild that you're facing, they pretty much gonna clamp themselves like an oyster. They're just gonna spread around, as you can see, around this ring of shield guards, people that has uh, arrows, bows and arrows, and mages and front lines. And here in this mini circle is mostly gonna be healers, but it's like a 3-ring approach or 4-ring approach, depending how big or how small the guild is. So you have to play it out. But as like a front assault, you could have everyone here and just start from flanking this side or this side, but and play devil advocate, as well as you could come from here and flanking, really good flanking area. So from here, or if you want to just walk it and save your stamina, you could flank in those type of approaches. So if you're able to have your what's it called, the leader's stone to bring people from the dead from here, I would say, depending on how you want to prolong this or how you want to take advantage, instead of coming from here, players will be coming from this side. And like I said, depending how big or small the guild, the bigger the guild, the bigger advantage. Smaller guild, you have a small advantage, but there is a window, which I will explain. Since you're going to be coming from this side, it's better to halt it here and face people throwing shit. But it's better to halt this area, pin it down as best as you can. If you're a smaller guild, this is your strategy from this point, or where the this area, because people are gonna be going all up in your guys' grill. So if you can avoid this and just hoppity hop, but you could also just ram through and bust right in. My take, if I was a tank, or if you're a paladin like myself, or a tank, you should be able to get this wiped out clean very good. I'm not doubting small guilds, no, but this is your best option. And your other option is to flank on this side here as much as you can, because if you're able to get a hold here, use that area for a special occasion to get here and hold it off. Not a front approach. You have to be sneaky and be creative on that. So these are your points of this, because from going to an assault progress, you have your limitations. You have to know your limitations, you know your weaknesses and strength, and use your strength to the best ability that you can. So, as here, you should be able to have a wall created and push off. Or if you want to go down from here and push off to get to this location and hold it down. Hold it down good. And then once you're able to, boom. You got it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm not saying it's gonna be hard, easy. It's gonna be damn hard because the strategy of this, they could be spreading out like poles or pillars. Sorry. So they're gonna use the pillars as a strategy, but also they could do multiple things of strategy, of defensive. So like I said, you could use these rings as an example of building a fortress, as we could say, and bunkered down. Don't just, to protecting, you're not going to go and try to get people here and here. The basic idea is hold it down. Don't get any ideas to cross here, because you're going to lose people for doing that, for doing something stupid that you could just stop being trigger happy or, Hulk smash everything. No. Wait to the perfect moment in order to protect your territory. Sorry. But yeah, that is my advice. If you're defending and protecting, hold your ground. Plain or simple, because this area is pretty easy, straightforward. A little bit complicated to get up here. Like I said, you have these as your guide. You could easily go around, come here being a little sneaky and clever. If somehow a dumbass comes here and try to go Hulk smash and getting people, if you have someone in the wait and they haven't seen you, you're just hugging here, bam, you just knock them out and start taking control. Because a lot of gamers are not patient. They don't do the waiting game. So use that as the advantage of their happy trigger or, Hulk smashing everything. Because you could win everything just Hulk smashing and being trigger happy. But if someone's smart and clever, because I'm a person that is clever, bronze, but nope, somewhat of a brain. Smart, no, but anyways, yeah, so that would be your point, like I said here. And if you want to be cheeky, and if you're rivals there, I won't recommend here because that's a bad way. I would say this would be a journey to get from here to there. So even this side too, you can try, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get all the way here. So this is pretty much your only location. Nope, scratch. Yeah, I would say here, but there's no way to get up there, because that would be, fantastic if there's a way to get up and out of this location because this pretty much is sanctum of the sanctum waypoint. There's no way to get up of my knowledge, but if there is, if I find a way, I will post a video. But as of now, what I know of and tried, there isn't. But there can be. I'm not doubting there might be, but it's going to be a pain in the ass process. So the only way is here and here. If you're challenging to get this Riftstone, that would be your life-saving opportunity to having 2 points, depending how big, like I said, of your guild. If you have smaller guild, fixate yourself here and fixate yourself getting this point, so you could able to spawn that. But mostly they're gonna be idiots just trying to cut down your process and not letting you, pretty much kind of like spawn camping, and for not letting you to proceed. If that happens, there's a way around it. I won't say anything of that tactic just as yet, but if it comes to push comes to shove, if people are taking advantage and doing that spawn camping thing, they shouldn't be doing that. I would say report them, but I would just advise, because you know it's a game. They're not doing nothing that is absurd. So you could block, but talk about it with the other guild and see if you could make an agreement for people won't do that type of thing. But yeah, they're gonna be assholes, idiots, dummies, trying to prevent you from achieving your goal. But like I said, this is a simple process. Just protect, hunker bunker down, and just play the waiting game. If you have bigger people, a bigger guild, you're just pretty much just sit and wait. You're not a sitting duck. Only if you're a sitting duck if there's 2 big guilds trying to take over this. Then you have a problem. And if that guild took this guild and able to have access, they'll be able to teleport you there and there, then you're screwed. Because 2 big guilds, they will have ways to get XYZ and get it done. Because number of power, I should say. But you know, you can be an underdog and have tactical strategy way advanced than most people, or even me. You could be way smarter than me for sure, 100%. And tactic wise things, I have no doubt. But yeah, this is it. And it will probably be a shorter video. And here you go. It is what it is. This is the Riftstone of how you take down. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Peace out.